clients. So one helpful feature is I can push Control K and start searching for them anywhere in the system, and I can bring them right up. Or I can click all and see the whole list. One thing I want to bring your attention to that's different from before is this contacts. Before in Blink Session 1, we had something called logins, linked logins. And so you had your client and then you had their linked login. We have changed it to contacts. If I open the details of my client here, we don't see any information that's contact information, email address, phone number, address, because that's stored over in contacts. If I click add a contact, maybe it's an adult, I'll just click copy their name. I can click the notifications they get. Now, they don't have to have a login in Blink 2 to get notifications to be a contact. They don't even need to have a portal, we call it portal login, to get invoices. In those cases, they would simply get a link to the invoice, a public page where they can just pay that invoice. For notifications, when that appointment comes up, they'll get a link to the join by link of that staff user that the appointment is on. What they would use the portal login is to schedule appointments with you if you're using self-schedule. They can also pay invoices. They can see shared notes, they can message you, view other data. They can save their credit card, payment methods for invoices, other types of things that might be useful for your operation. As like before, you can link multiple to one client. So I can link an existing contact. Maybe mom has 2 kids in therapy. And so they have one contact and they're linked to two different clients. These 2 features here are also new in Blink 2. Goals and interests. So what we've done in Blink 2 is we've added a huge database of different therapy and educational goals that will help you track what's going on, what the therapy goals, what the educational goals is for your student, your client. This is not only makes it easier for you to track, this client is working on this goal, but it also helps link the resources in a resource catalog or anywhere else among your organization, your resources with that student. So for example, if I go to Fluency, and if you notice it says speech language pathology, that's because this account right now is tagged as a speech pathology account. In other words, the discipline you're going to select when you first log in. Oh, I'm working as a speech therapist. I'm working as a special education counselor, whatever you're doing. So these tags are related to my discipline. So I can go here to Fluency. Maybe I could go to articulation and say, okay, we're working on S sound. So then under resource planning, it will give me recommended resources based on those goals. Also, under this resource planning, I have my resource queue. Notes feature is similar, except we've added some features like the ability to finalize notes, the ability to have note templates, retract, add to do, and you can learn more about that in the notes tutorial coming up.